I'll try to tell you. I can't say you right.
You heard me, Root?
That's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. 100 million bags.
I ain't did nothing yet.
Big numbers. Blue punts. Whole team count. That's a big number. I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flex. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. Someone tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get the call, but just so. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate.
You get cheated? Hell no. I feel the cheat coming right now. Nah, nigga. Look at Ty Gurley bitch ass.
You need the team pressure.
Yeah, I was there. Get somebody else.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Today, we continue on in Wildcard Weekend with a great AFC matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cleveland Browns. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. This will be taken short.
Home or away, bro.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
I can hear you, Mark. I don't know what they talk. I don't know what's wrong with them niggas.
At their own 29-yard line.
You got the invite?
Let's do that.
180! Right 54! Man, that's trash! That's trash! Regular!
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that. Yeah,
it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I almost see more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On second down, Mayfield again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the
3rd and long for Mayfield. And connecting here with DJ Shark. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, watch it.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lamb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
180.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
Roop threw you away, DJ.
On this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
What the fuck?
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and
waiting
goal.
on his player. Fuck.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Here's Fournette.
Get in there.
Yeah, boy, he is very
this
close
nigga
to
didn't get in the
first
end
down,
zone?
but from where they're spotting that football,
my
he's going to
God.
get through so short. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
I'm waiting for that guy to get out of the rig. He said he'll mess up in this one. They're not good.
Fuck.
So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. And his kick is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Every point matters right now.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
This is where we make a name for ourselves right here.
Lucky. No.
On first down, Akers. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1.
He a power back, Roop. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's able to find Wallace. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
Now Mayfield lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Wilson got his man there. It's Wallace complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out
there,
aren't you?
back. Only got 10 seconds.
Because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Mike 54.
Roop.
54. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
I can't. I
And
have to run the
Mayfield
play.
just getting the play off. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Oh, wow. And this nigga is here. He's
Foster
playing.
picks it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Mike 58, right there. Here we go, here we go.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Going deep depth.
Oh, man. I had Greedy Williams over there just for that. I just couldn't get all the way back over
Jacksonville. John Ross, 44 yards. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Let me get away from this ball.
Let's go, Spud.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Mayfield now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, 133. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Now Mayfield. That one complete. He finds Sharp. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Mayfield now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Josh Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, team.
To throw, Mayfield. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Nigga. Oh my God.
King.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. Mayfield, he'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Mayfield now. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. From 21 yards away, as his guys are back within a single score.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just one score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
The extra point up and good, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now it's Wilson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football, because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson, and this will be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the
finger
first
tape
down.
on Russell Wilson.
They go play action with Wilson. Open man is Ross, complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, God.
Timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Rook just caught that same shit against the Dolphins.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. He's got it at the 15. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So instead of trailing into the lockers, they grab the lead with the clock reading all zeros before intermission.
I would love to go into the locker room with them because right now they're riding a nice wave, aren't they? They're feeling good about themselves. I know the coach is going to be talking to them about calming down, taking it easy. We've got a whole second half, but use the way we finished the first one to start the second.
So we're at halftime in this AFC Wildcard matchup.
I seen wilder shit happen.
We'll head down to Orlando.
You threw that bitch across the field in the game against the Dolphins.
At our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC Wildcard game. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
One juke and got out of all that
cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The first down run with Gurley, a good one. He gets forward for 6 yards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the 44, Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Running lane.
They'll run again with Hunt. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Yo. Hey, bro, Madden got to chill.
Hey, Echo. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Bro, my fucking O-lineman just
open man is Shark. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Yo, man,
it goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Regular.
From the gun, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
In your face.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First down, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Anything for me.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On second down, Mayfield again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Right, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line. Mayfield now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10.
Are they not supposed to?
Right there. 54.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
I've been working on that.
DJ Chark there to make the grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game.
It used to get popped up a lot. Nah, it used to get popped up a lot. It don't get popped up as much anymore because he's better now than he was.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Hey, that ball was coming out, man. I was throwing that bitch quick, you hear me?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey,
and they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator?
The field,
sometimes
bro,
they just make a joke. All right, guys.
50 yards away.
All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track
like
here.
If it was a straight-on pass, it'd have been
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
See that bitch across the field.
And we got Mike, number 53.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson.
And thank you.
Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Oh, no!
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Close to 90. It's like, well, I said close to 90. It's probably like 86.
Mayfield to throw it this time. And he completes it to Hunt. And I think the ball's out, and the Jags grab it.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how
what
much
was the
they
football
practice
move?
not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
You ain't see shit.
Jaguars come to the line to
no
start their next drive.
Got his ass knocked out.
Almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind
Where
of
my
rhythm.
fumble at?
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run.
Bro, you know how many hits this Derrick James get? I don't get no goddamn fumble.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We score right there. That'll put the game away.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he goes out of bounds.
He ran away from Myles Garrett.
Right at the 50. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Check 53, get him.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Wilson. And he's going to be
big sack.
And taken
finally
down.
Show up in the game, Miles.
48-yard line.
30 goddamn sacks on the season, and you don't show up at all.
That play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Check three. Switch.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Dumps it off to Gurley. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
Take that 10 versus that.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He's got his man. That's Wallace. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy.
Christ.
A gain of 6 there on first. 4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. To throw again is Wilson. He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He's coming. You got double up. Watch the twist.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Sheldon Richardson in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Trying to get you a new contract.
He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within 1 score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Hurry! My touch!
Mayfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 38. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
How far down the field I can take that.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Pick! God damn it!
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Bro, I don't know how many times I fucking pressed triangle.
Jatavis Brown, and they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
71.
That's it.
Not even
That's
71.
Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. On 2nd down, it's Hunt, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Yeah, bro, good game.
They'll run on 1st down. Hunt. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Well, at least Bobby Wagner didn't ruin this game like he ruined it the last time we played.
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them 1 step closer.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.